Hello, and Randy here playing Farming Simulator 22 on the 36X Spring Creek map. Since last episode, we finally finished plowing. Finished plowing fields 289, 292, 91. Again, that is a job that took probably, 10, 12, 14 hours of one. That was a long job there. Again, we were running the two tractors of one with our two chisel plows, and yeah, that job just took forever. Anyway, now that field is plowed, Evan, I also want to cultivate that field as well. And speaking of cultivating, Evan, I think I mentioned this here. Was it last episode? I think we were talking about this here. Got some plans for that. Hopefully, this will go a little bit quicker than the plowing here. I think what we're going to do, Evan, is I'm going to go ahead and pick up two of these Kinsey mock tills. And yes, Evan, you heard me right. I said two of them. So we'll just, we'll get two of those. And you know what, while we're at it, we're not using that other, well, let's see, yeah, we're not using the Salifert. That one, I might as well just sell it, I think. No sense keeping that. So we'll just get rid of that. Oh, hey, look, there, right there it is. Okay, same two tractors we were pulling the plows with. We'll go ahead and put those on the high-speed disc here. Hopefully these tractors can handle them. T9 700s. Got one here with the big old duals on it, and the other one with the triples. So yeah, we'll get these set up. Oh, and look at that field, like straight across from us here. So yeah, a couple of advantages. Obviously a high-speed disc, so they should let us go a little bit quicker than those plows were. Also, I think these are a little bit wider, so hopefully this won't take as long. Like, hopefully it won't take like 10 hours like the plowing did. Let's see. We need two pieces of equipment here. One headland. That should be good, right? Should do two headlands. Maybe just to be safe, I should do two headlands. Let's see. Hopefully that won't take too long to generate here. Again, this is pretty much a square field here. After we finished, plowing everything with it. Oh yeah, that wasn't too bad. That generated quite nicely and quickly. We'll copy that course. First waypoint left. Yep, good. Forgot to check if I had any overlap on that or not. One of the settings I like to change, Evan, along the edge of the field there, you can set, yeah, I must have had that set to 0. You can tell courseplay how much you want it to overlap along the edge. I've been trying to set it to like a -2 here lately. So just, again, it helps with the missing spots along the edges and stuff like that. I don't know, still haven't had a whole lot of success with corners, Evan. I know, again, there's settings. You can, play around with the settings, and sometimes you can get it to work, but other times, I don't know, courseplay just misses in the corner, so. Anyway, let's get rid of this course. We'll paste this course onto this one here. Hopefully that worked anyway. Also, I forget who said it. Someone said I should, undo the copy once we're done with that. I'm not entirely sure why, but anyway, we'll just cancel the copy there. Okay, right first. Let's get just a little bit closer here so it doesn't want to fold it back up and drive the course. Ooh, and we'll have to check the first one and see if we got a time estimate here or not. Again, usually course play has to do just a little bit of driving before it. Oh, actually, no, that was very quick. Wow. Usually it has to go just a little bit before we get an estimate. That was pretty quick. 6 hours and 38 minutes. That is still long, everyone, but that's a little more reasonable than the 10 or 12 hours the plowing took. I will take that. And still, I mean, again, 6 hours here, 6.5 hours running two of these high-speed discs. I mean, that is going to be a long job. Okay, well, anyway, we'll leave them to that. Hopefully they get that done. And again, I'm guessing that 6.5 hours, it'll probably end up being a little bit longer, factor in some time turning around, stuff like that. At least that's what I've always noticed anyway. I think that 6.5 hours is if courseplay can constantly keep moving and, maybe don't factor in quite as much turning time, which, yeah, that tends to add up. Anyway, between episodes as well, and I finished up planting the oats. So we got 387, 388, and 385 all planted in oats. 3 fields oats there. Speaking of the oats here, 385, most likely. I didn't check this here yet. Let's see, I need the next screen. There we go, that's the one I need. 385 is probably going to have weeds on it, I bet. Yes, it will, yep. Because this field was not plowed here when I planted it, everyone. Now, speaking of weeds here, everyone. Thanks to you folks in the comments here. And I should have remembered this myself. I completely forgot about that. But when you are running the See and Spray sprayers oven, you can't use a hired worker or course play with them unless you change the buy setting. I don't know why that is. It's still very annoying if you ask me. I mean, like I said, I forgot you had to change that one. But helper refill. Is that fertilizer? I'm assuming it's the fertilizer. Because, yeah, you got slurry manure. So fertilizer must be the one there for the herbicide. So we are going to give See and Spray another try here. I want to see once how it goes here. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Rubicons here. So we're going to select those. Yeah, is there any reason to keep these? I don't think so, to be honest, Evan. The chances of us putting fertilizer down to them is pretty slim because we're putting fertilizer down with our planters. All our planters currently do fertilizer. Keep the New Holland for now, maybe? Yeah, to be honest, yeah. If I can get these See and Spray sprayers to work, I am not going to be using any of those other sprayers. Now, question is, should I go tow behind or should I go self-propelled? I'm thinking self-propelled, that one. And speaking of self-propelled, I think it's this one. Let's check the combinations here. This is the one that has, yes, the spot spraying. That is what we want. Load command, what does that do for us? No idea. I think this gives us more storage. That might be desirable. Working speed 19 mile an hour. Yeah, sounds good to me. Go ahead and buy that. And I want to go back here. Yes, we actually want to buy that one as well. Tire setup, sure. Starfire, sure. Beacons, Green Star spray software. Yep, we're doing spraying. GPS, definitely. Yes, please. I will take that. I think we're good on everything else. Any, oh, we can do duals, huh? I don't know. Do we need duals on it? Oh, we can do duals on the front too yet. You know what? Why not? Looks mean that way, right, everyone? This one has options for tracks. We got LSW options. Blizzard. Okay, so yeah, pretty much the same tire options across all those different brands there. Duals front and back. Not a thing you see very often, at least around where I live. Anyway, one don't typically see duals on a lot of the sprayers usually. Further? There we go. Okay, and I'm actually just going to cheat and fill this up because we had both our other sprayers full. And that was probably like $100,000 worth of spray I just sold in those sprayers. I don't know. You know what I suppose I could have done, Evan, is I could have emptied them out. I would have had all the totes with them, unfortunately, but just lost the spray that way, I guess. Kind of annoying. There's no way to like put it back into our storage system. I mean, that's kind of annoying if you ask me. Wow, this thing is like incredibly. Doesn't this spread out at all? Thought it did. Tires not move? Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. So I thought the tires on this one spread out. See if that helps us here. Yeah, that seems to be a little less tippy. I was going to say, this thing was like, oh my goodness, tippy. I didn't think it'd be that tippy here with the double tires on it like that, but okay. Course play. Oh, and, did I change? No, I didn't change the setting yet, did I? Let's change that setting here a minute. Fertilizer, yeah, we'll set that to off. Number of headlands, do one headland on this. We're on the right field there. Let's see if we can generate a course for this here. There we go. That actually didn't take too long. Good, I like it. Do the first waypoint. Hopefully this will work now, one. At least hopefully it'll work. Maybe I should have like bought this first before I sold all the rest of my sprayers. There we go. Yeah, that is working. Perfect. Now, I was also told on the mod hub, Evan, there's a couple more sprayers that also have the See and Spray option. So I'll try to remember here, maybe in between episodes, Evan, I'll go check those out as well. There is a New Holland sprayer apparently on there that has See and Spray on it, or one of the See and Spray options. I'll have to check that out. Obviously, again, at this point, I'm the only sprayers I have in the game that have this option are the John Deere here, the one we're using right now, and then, of course, the one that comes with, I think it's Precision Farming that has it, right? That is the tow-behind sprayer here. Oh, there we go. Click on that again. Nope, not that one. Actually, does this one have... No, this one doesn't have any See and Spray on it. Yeah, the only one that has See and Spray, that one right there. They call that See and Spray. The one we have now, actually, I think was it Spot Spray is what they call it. Oh, that's the 4045. There's the one we have, 120-foot boom. Weed Spot Spraying, they call it. Still a really cool technology, in my opinion, when it comes to this whole See and Spray system here. Definitely, at least in my opinion, I think this will gain a lot of traction here in the next couple years, everyone. If they can get that system to work properly, which, I mean, sounds like it is from what I can understand, everyone. Sounds like they've got this system down pretty well here, so... Again, if you look at how much sprayer we're going to use on this field, everyone, like I said, the sprayer should pretty much pay for itself here. And again, I cannot emphasize enough, everyone, the fortune it is costing us here to spray these fields with herbicide. And, again, I couldn't get See and Spray to work on field 383 of them, so I just ran the standard sprayer across that. What is that? A couple $100,000 just to spray that field versus, this smaller field here, obviously. But, if we had See and Spray working, I would probably could have done that field for $20,000 or something. I'm just grasping at numbers there, but I don't know exactly. Might want to look at picking up a spray trailer here at some point as well. Yeah, we're not looking too bad money-wise here. Obviously, we have the helper set to off, everyone, for buying. So that means we will have to manually refill them. I know I've got a really nice spray trailer around here somewhere. I've just got to find it. Yes, I know you're saving content. 36X map, it takes a while to save. Oh, is it not... maybe it's not under this category. I would have thought miscellaneous, but maybe not. Seems like it'd be a good category for a spray trailer. Okay, where else would you hide a spray trailer? Under sprayers, maybe? Let's check low loaders here first. There's the BCM tender trailer. That's good for, like, everything. I think that'll actually do spray as well, if I remember correctly. So that might be an option. It's not... Or maybe that is the one I'm thinking of. I thought I had, like, an actually dedicated spray trailer here. Oh, we'll take one more quick look under the sprayers. If I can't find it now, then we'll just... off camera, I'll probably take another look here. No, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. I'll have to look through the categories again. I haven't seen once. Maybe I thought I had a really nice spray trailer here somewhere. I got the BCM one. That might possibly work as well. I really don't need, like, seed and stuff like that, I don't think. Well, yeah, especially if we're using the larger seeders. You have one, like that little BCM trailer. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be of much value for these particular planters. Anyway, speaking of planters, by the way, let me turn down the sound here. There we go. Loud tractor, of course. Turn it up just a little bit. That might be a little quiet. That sounds a little better to me. Yeah, I guess those front lights always stay on with lights, don't they? Oh, we got the big seeder now. Speaking of the big seeder here, by the way. So, planting plans here, everyone. I'm planning on doing corn on, I thought, field 386. Or should I do corn over here? Maybe something else on these. Maybe an option. Maybe I can do corn over there, because we did corn on that field last year. Definitely plan on doing soybeans on 289, 290, 291, everyone. So, once we're done cultivating that field, we'll definitely be getting the planters going on that. I think you could probably plant soybeans with this. Yeah, soybeans is an option. I figured I'd probably run the row crop planter, though, Evan, so... I don't think we can plant canola at the moment, can we? I wouldn't mind getting some canola one of these times, Evan, but I keep missing my planting season, because that is, yeah, August and September for that. So we can do corn, beans, sorghum. Yes, we're going to do some sorghum. And you know what, let's... I know I said I was going to probably do corn on field 386. Let's do sorghum on that field. We'll do corn on the other two smaller fields there. That's what put the big planter here on the bigger field here. And of course, this time we got the quad track pulling this planter here as well. Which, as we've said before, I mean, the size of this tractor, I mean, the K715 quad track is a big tractor, right? Yeah, well, you put this planter behind it, and I don't know, that little toy tractor in the front of this planter here now. Just makes this tractor look small, doesn't it, everyone? The Pergo, I think this is a 100-foot toolbar, if I remember correctly. Pergo 3420. And then, of course, we got, is it the 1,300 bushel? I think it's 1,300 bushel cart here. The 1300, or is it 71,300? I'm not sure how you say that number. 1,300 bushel, I believe, so it's probably the 1300. Okay, let's get this seeder folded out here. Definitely an interesting fold-out design on this particular planter. I can't say I'm familiar with that type of fold-out. Most of the, like, Pergo cedars I am familiar with and have seen, everyone. If we go to the shop here real quick, and if I can find my cedar category, all the ones I'm familiar with, they kind of tend to fold up, yeah, like this one right here, everyone. They fold up like this here, right? Or maybe even fold up more if they need to. Trying to find it. We got the flexi coil there, folding up like that. Where's the John Deere one? That's a good example. Or, yeah, the Seed Hawk, that's a good example as well, folding up like that. Here's the, that's the example I was looking for. And so you got fold, fold, fold down again. Which that is, that's just a lame old 84-foot toolbar one. Lame. That's 65. Where's the John Deere here? There's the John Deere. That is only, how wide is that one? 23.2 meters. 23.2 meters. That's got to be somewhere in the 70-ish foot, right? 60? That'd be more than 60. Probably somewhere around the 70, 80 foot mark there, I think. Does it say? That doesn't really say. So I'm not exactly sure what that is, but yeah, this is definitely the largest cedar we have. That is for sure. One doesn't get any bigger than this in the game here for what I have. And we're on. Yep, we are on, and we are rolling. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know if it'll happen this year or not, but once Case gets these tractors out to the farmers, it'll be interesting to see once how well these tractors pull some of these big drills. Again, for those of you maybe wondering why you'd want some of these larger drills like this, or the larger tractors, I'm sorry, why you'd want some of these larger tractors? Well, you got these drills like this one that, yeah, they need a bigger tractor. So that is probably where you'll commonly see these tractors being used on, probably drills like this. Most of the rest of the equipment at this point, I don't know if there'd be a whole lot of benefit of a tractor of this size or not. I think most of the tillage tools at this point can be pulled by the current tractors. But yeah, when it comes to the drills, Evan, that's where the larger tractors come in handy. Especially, again, you're pulling a 1,300 bushel cart back here on that. I mean, that's a lot of weight. And then you're pulling a drill that's planting 100 foot wide. Yeah, insanity level, right? Oh, let's see. Well, we don't need that course by course. Probably set this up with course play here at some point, maybe, Evan, but see how much I can get done of this field here myself. In fact, to be honest, if I want to plant this entire field myself, it probably wouldn't take that long here with this cedar. I don't think, anyway. Once we get the headland done, it's going to take a moment to get the headland pass done as usual, but Wow, and we're planting at 11 miles an hour as well. Wonder if this planter is actually capable of that in real life. Seems a little bit fast for a seeder, everyone. Most of your seeders, they're usually more in the 5-mile-per-hour range there. And given the fact that this is a hoe-style drill, or a hoe-style seeder, I guess. I don't think this is actually probably considered a drill. A drill, as far as I know, they're usually the ones that have the disc openers on them, as opposed to this is just more of the, I don't know what you would call it, hoe style, I guess is what I would call it. So yeah, the disc openers, I mean, you might be able to go a little bit quicker with those. I think the disc style could probably handle the higher speed versus the hoe here. When you're doing something like this, I mean, you just start picking up speed, it just starts tending to throw that dirt a little bit more, right? And you don't want to throw that dirt too much because you want that dirt to cover the seed back up here. And once you got the seed down in the trench. Well, anyway, let's see if we can get some comments loaded up here a moment. And just a reminder here, too, before I start reading the comments here, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. Evan, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, if you like the video, Evan, well, you know what to do. Hopefully, anyway, give her the old thumbs up there. Anyway, moving on to the comments here. Starting off with the first one here from Mason Farms. He was saying, if you get a 9RX 830 John Deere demo, send it down to Ohio here. I can find some work for it. And he was also asking, did you see the new John Deere S7 combines dropped? S7s. I don't think I did. I know I've seen the new combines John Deere introduced here. That was a few weeks ago. I'm trying to remember what the model numbers were on those again. Were those the S7s? It's basically the new 790, 780. They just changed up the model number and then, of course, increased the price tag and added a whole bunch of different options for it. But at least I'm sure they increased the price tag anyway. I mean, it's got the green paint on it, so why wouldn't they, right? As we've said before, if you want to increase the value of your farm equipment, well, you just paint it John Deere green, and that just automatically doubles the price of it, right? I mean, folks might laugh at that, but let's face reality here, everyone. If you go to any sort of farm equipment auction, you folks tell me, what color of paint usually sells for the most? Even if it's old. Again, I don't know about you folks. I do rather enjoy going to some of the farm equipment auctions sometimes. It's kind of fun. If you ever get a chance to do so, highly recommend checking one out. But yeah, if you look at the equipment that's for sale, when maybe say, maybe you got a couple older John Deere tractors. You maybe got a couple older, I don't know, Case, New Holland, pick a brand, right? Yeah, well, what tractors do you think you folks are going to be selling for the most, right? Those John Deeres, again, maybe depends on the shape of the John Deere a little bit. But if it's maybe really been ridden hard and put away wet, maybe it won't be quite as valuable. But typically, at least from what I've seen, usually the John Deere tractors are going for double, if not, quadruple what the other tractors are going for. Just, again, maybe a good example of this, everyone. Say you're at an auction, you got a John Deere 4020 for sale, and you got a International, is the 1086? Is that the one that? I'm not real good on my sizes here for the International. I'm just going to say 1086. Or whatever size would be comparable to the John Deere 4020 there. If you got both those tractors up for sale, the John Deere 4020 is probably going to sell for twice what that International 1086 would. Just, reality. Green paint, everyone, it's expensive. Anyway, next comment here. Hutcho was saying, good video. I bet that sprayer problem is a mod conflict. It might be the map itself. I don't believe the map size would work well with some mods. And yes, Randy is going to the red team. Red, no. Nah, that's impossible. I mean, speaking of the red team, does the blue team even have a big air seeder like this? I don't know if they do or not. Iowa Magic Man was saying, I use that sprayer on every map with course play. Doesn't say what sprayer. If he's talking one of the See and Spray sprayers. And again, in case you folks weren't watching what I was doing there, turning off the buy seems to have fixed the issue. I mean, yeah, the sprayer's running now. In fact, he's actually is done now, so. Christopher was saying, good video. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you very much for that. Always very much appreciated. Working our way around the field here. I think we're good, probably halfway around this field here, so would be really nice at some point. I'm going to repurchase the soil information for some of these fields. Probably have to wait till we get a little bit more money for that one. We're operating on about $4 million worth of loans at this point. I don't know if I'd really want to borrow any more money. We could probably afford it, to be honest, everyone. With a new field we purchased, pretty sure we'll probably double our profits from what we had last year in the game. And last year, I think we made easy $4 million, didn't we? Or actually, maybe it was more, because we had a couple $1 million loan we had to pay off initially. Paid that off, plus we had money left over, so. I know I've seen in the comments a few of you folks. Actually, you know what? Right, there's more comments here. Turn that off so I can actually see all the rest of the comments. I just remembered I forgot to turn off the one that comments I've already responded to. But yeah, a couple of you folks are like, is Randy going to be able to make money here this time around? Oh, I think so, and I think we can make money, even with the $4 million. Now, we'll have to obviously pay back the $4 million loans, but technically we don't have to pay them back, you know, the end of this year if we don't want to. Now, I would like to if we can, but we don't necessarily have to. Next comment here was from SS Transport. He was asking, what mod are you using to show bushels per acre? So bushels per acre and all that other conversion, that is the unit convert mod. Unit convert mod that is available on the official Farming Simulator mod hub. Well, anyway, on that note, everyone, looking at the time here, it is about time to wrap it up here this episode. So you folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching. Until next time.